First giving honor to Yahweh, who most ignorantly called God, to his son Yahweh Shai, who most ignorantly called Jesus, to the prophets and elders pushing forth this truth and gospel to the four corners of the earth, to all of Israel, even the hopeful elect, even those mixed in with the other nations, look like the other nations, but are of Israel according to the seeds of their forefathers. Goes back to the patriarchs, Jacob's 12 sons. To everybody I say shalom, peace, and greetings. Just coming to you with a bit of what's transpiring, not just domestically as far as here in Babylon, Lady Liberty, but throughout the world. There's not going to be anything left in darkness, because the light, Yahweh Shai, his word, the word of the Most High, is going out. The light is being shined in what is this dark world. And that light is the truth. Yahweh Shai said, I am the way, I am the truth, I am the life. It's this word, and this word is going out. He is the word that became flesh. Let me start off with this one. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest. This is Luke 8:17. It's in red. Let you know that it's Yahweh Shai speaking. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. So you understand, when you're in this truth, you understand that Esau, Edom, part of Esau, Edom, or the devil, if you will, the so-called Caucasian man, white man, part of him coming down from his estate, which is rulership, is him being revealed, him being made bare. Whereas he was being blessed as far as being prosperous, wealth and all this, that, there, and the other. Now it's beginning to crumble. They are being made, Esau, Edom, the red man, is being made low. He's being brought down. And things are being revealed, have been being revealed for a long time. The things as far as his system deteriorating, store closures. I was looking at a video and it just went through a number of stores that have been, prior to this pandemic taking place, have already been collapsing. Edom's kingdom has been collapsing, has been being brought down. It's just now 2020, our corona has made it visible, has made it, you can't ignore it now. It's there. Here goes some of the store closures. Ruby Tuesdays. 850 locations 10 years ago. 2017 was down to half. And now, presently, between 270 and 300. Okay? Collapsing. See, a lot of times when things are brought down, kingdoms are brought down, they're brought down within first, internally, domestically. They're expected to be I think they filed for bankruptcy, filed for bankruptcy in October. IHOP, after 6 years, closing 99 locations. Sales dropped 30%. Applebee's, 20 locations closed permanently. When I say closed, I mean permanently closed. 20 locations in 2017 and dozens from that year on. Denny's, 15 locations. just in New York alone have closed for good this year. Chuck E. Cheese filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy this year. They're in $1 billion with a B dollars in debt. Golden Corral, everybody knows Golden Corral. Well, I got familiar with Golden Corral living there in Houston. Buffet. Okay, so going with COVID and the restrictions make places like buffet places like that hard and tough because the utensils everybody's got to use, and then the close quartering or seating arrangements. So it's COVID is just these places are already seeing issues anyway, already going through closures and this pandemic, along with that clock winding down, as far as Esau Edom knowing that he has but a short time, it's been taking place. It's been taking place. It's just been brought to the light. Luke 8:17. Nothing's going to be hidden. As before, folks were oblivious about store closures and why can't these places make it through. These places that have been around and established 60 and 50 years just can't make it through one summer. What's being made bare? COVID, if you will, has just really shined a light. But you have the prophets literally telling you, play by play, if you will, as far as the scriptures, what's taking place. Esau Edom is being brought down. It's the same as when Israel was in rulership and we started to, it was an internal thing. Then we split up two kingdoms and then we were overtaken. Started turning away from the Almighty's law, statutes, and commandments. It wasn't something that happened overnight. These store closures and these companies filing for bankruptcy, it's not something that just happened overnight. But they're coming to fruition and have been coming to fruition. Dave & Buster's to default on all their loans. I'm sorry, going back to Golden Corral, they're in desperate need of financial relief. Dave & Buster's to default on loans. In September, their stocks dropped 26% just in one day. Subway has been losing stores since 2017. 2000, the past 2 years. Granted, Subway still has 41,600 stores worldwide, but that's just going to show you that, hey, it's not just stayed here, the whole world, because Esau Edom, or the so-called Caucasian man, his dominion and reign, if you will, is over the whole world. Who is that? You who weakened the nations, okay? Who is that referred to? That's referring to Esau Edom, the so-called white man, who's actually red. Red Lobster, since 2013, 355 million in due in the summer of 2021. Red Lobster has been seeing their demise since 2013. Okay. CEO said it's the most challenging time in its 52 years of existence for Red Lobsters. Okay, I just went through a few of those to let you know, hey, things are being, you have to be literally blind not to see what's taking place here, not just here domestically, but throughout the world. It's collapsing. Things are collapsing. It's never going back to what it was pre-corona, if you will. Corona just made bare, or just really just, things are moving fast, man. Things are really moving fast, and all Corona did was just speed up all these. Because, like I said, I went through them places since 2017, 2013. They've already been shut down places permanently. This pandemic has done nothing but speed things up. I like to listen to Lisa Cabrera. If you subscribe to her channel. New York City for Black Friday was like a ghost town. Okay? I'm going to Jeremiah 49. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not. 11. Leave thy fatherless children, I will preserve them alive, and let thy widows trust in me. For thus saith Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup of assuredly drunken. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? That shall thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. Okay, judgment has got to come to Esau Edom. He's right now we're in a stage where he's being made bare. It's there's no other way to put it, man. The so-called white man's reign and terror throughout the world. And right now, it's like a dog being backed up into a corner. He's scrambling right now, trying to keep that supremacy, trying to keep that height of the hill. That's what these these injections and this digital currency that they're trying to rush. Man, things are moving. Things are moving fast, man. Just as fast as these stores are closing, and just as fast as folks are being unemployed, just as fast. What is that? By the December 26th of this year, I forgot how many million people are supposed to that government assistance is supposed to run out, are supposed to stop. Can't make this stuff up. Shall I not in that day, the last days, saith Yahweh, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau? That's the rulership. They're confounded right now. They're scrambling, trying to get. Again, you got folks protesting democracy, saying that it's not fair. It's been hoodwinked and bamboozled. It's all a sham. The election is a sham. You got folks protesting. Not just here. You got folks protesting these injection mandates all over the world. Because again, this is not just a domestic thing. This is a global thing. One of Iran's top scientists have been assassinated. Top nuclear scientists. Now at his funeral, he's like a general of the Iranian general, but he talked about how America, the enemy America, and the Zionists, the so-called Ish people, America's got thousands of nuclear weapons. The so-called Zionist Ish people, they got hundreds of nuclear weapons, and it's this controlled effort to make sure Iran does not get these. But we all know where this is going to. This is heading towards a world war, a third world war. Can't have a 1 and 2 without having a 3. Talk about how they're the enemy. He said, Iranian general said, what does America have these for? What, to have them as home decors? Of course in his native tongue. But they had a translator. Okay? Those folks up there are upset that man was assassinated and killed. This rumor is that he was assassinated by an automatic machine gun that was in a remotely controlled automatic machine gun that was in a abandoned vehicle, if you will. The technology that Esau Edom has, man. Yeah, folks, the simple-minded Jake. When I mean Jake, I mean Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Indians, Hispanics. They have no awareness of what Esau Edom has. Okay? Between 2010 and 2012, four Iranian scientists, nuclear scientists, have been assassinated. So it's this controlled effort to keep, because Iran, they don't really take too kindly to those folks that's occupying that land of Israel. And there's a consistent effort to make sure Iran does not get nuclear capability, because we all know what's going to happen when it does, but they're etching closer and closer. And the leader has talked, the prime minister has talked about a calculated. See, everybody, I'm sure folks are just expecting them to lash out with whatever weaponry they had. But he said that there's going to be a calculated and controlled retaliation. It's going to be calculated and controlled retaliation. Okay? We already know who Iran's allies are: Russia, China. Okay? This rabbit hole doesn't necessarily go deep, but if you're not aware, if you're not keyed into prophecy, that was Yahweh Shai's testimony, the testimony of prophecy. What to foretell you of the things to come. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Who is that referring to? This is one I like the scripture. There's no, you can't make the mistake of who virgin daughter of Babylon is. It's America. This is all the cups drinking from this. All the nations are drinking from this nation's cup, and are drunk off of Lady Liberty's philosophies and way of life, and you could do whatever you want. Da, 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 da. Of course, all controlled by Esau, Edom, but we do know that the Almighty, let's not get it twisted, controls the right and the left. Okay? Come down and sit in the dust. Dust is metaphorically for confusion. Okay? O virgin daughter of Babylon, sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and the grind mill, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Okay? As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts, Yahweh is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Okay? Let me go to 5. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. That's America. America's got to come down. These store closures, these war games that they're playing with Iran. See, what we have to understand is that the reason why these are uncharted territories is because the playing field is being leveled. Whereas America was so far ahead, well, now we're being brought down to everybody else's level. But what I mean by everybody else, I mean the other nations. Esau, Edom is being slowly brought down. That's where that scripture comes in. As you are like we, is this? Oh man, I can't. I'll probably put it in the comments where the other nations will look and say, is this how you were? I'm paraphrasing, but this can't be. You were so, but now you're like us. You at the bottom now. You've been brought down to our level. Paraphrasing the scripture. But all I want to say is stay in this word. Continue to hunger and thirst after righteousness. Everything I say and do, I do all out of love. Be aware of the times that we're in. Okay, Esau is being made bare. He's being brought down. He's being made low. Okay. All glory goes to the Most High Yahweh, to His Son Yahweh Shai. House.